you pencil.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crossroads, presented by ANIPOD. I'm your DM, Donner the DM. How's it going, everybody? How are my lovely players? Say hi, lovely players.
Hi, lovely players.
It's going pretty good, Dono. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that, bud.
Okay, cool. We will not have a Ludra with us today. The little last-minute emergency happened, so we wish everything luck within that situation, but everything should be fine. First off, thank you, Tabletop Audio, for being a fantastic service to be able to give us that background music and noise such of what you're hearing right now. The sound of the dog barking, the beautiful little birds chirping, the sound of wheelbarrows going by, everything like that. That gives an ambience to your games or whatever you wish to use it for. They just ask that if you use it within a stream, that you shout them out and let people know. If you wish to support them, you can go join them on their Patreon. If not, it's fine. It's completely free. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody got any kind of announcements?
Go and check out my latest video on my personal YouTube channel. I talk about NASCAR.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
And it's quite
Cool.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about NASCAR, and I found it very entertaining.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you don't know about NASCAR, do the thing. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, still check it out. It's great.
It's very ADHD approved because yes, it's got good little it's quick chunks. I like it. All right, so who wants to say what happened last time? 1, 2, 3, not it.
We met dinosaurs.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That was pretty cool. We met dinosaurs. 12 spent way too much money to buy dinosaur scales.
Yeah.
Anything else? Not really. Actually, we rested. We had a good long rest.
Mm-hmm.
And now we here at Dinosaurville.
We here, boys. The wind's real rough, but yeah, that's about it. Honestly, you guys didn't really do much last session.
No, last session was very much we were just on the road. You introduced us to the idea that dinosaurs are here, and we learned about dinosaurs from our DM.
Yes. The lore within this world of dinosaurs. So.
Last episode was basically just Donald being like, guys, can I talk about dinosaurs?
It was a bit of a lore dump, okay?
And that's okay. We need them. We understand what's going on now.
Yeah. I need to eventually just make a little pamphlet of different sections of things within my world. I just am really bad at sitting down and writing things. It's all here in the cranium. It's getting pretty full though. Also, people would be like, "What does this mean?" It's like, "Oh, I just fucked up on the word."
I don't know how to spell it.
We just need to make a ANI
Like Google Docs.
wiki page. Yeah.
An ANI wiki page?
Yeah.
That would be
That'd
fun.
be awesome.
Okay. All right. So, last time we left off, you guys had just met the farmer, come into his area. You met the 3 baby or not baby, they're now adults. They're around 5, 6 years old. And they were fun loving. Curter got to be able to wrestle and cuddle with one of them. Not while while the rest of you guys went deeper into the barn, into a room that seemed to be separated from the world around you. Where there was a singular nest in the middle of the room, where it was preferred temperature, everything situation, and you see in the nest a bunch of little baby dinosaur eggs. The farmer, who is... Let me pull up my notes.
Oh,
I have notes for this.
Irvin Bellas?
Yes! Irvin Bellas. My name is Irvin Bellas. How are you doing today? Session notes. Yep. Okay. Went through the whole thing of how we went to this island named Akasa, to be able to find out the history of the elves and their relations to dragons, and stumbled upon these and realized that he had a duty to be able to raise these and keep these types of creatures still alive in such a world where they don't really exist much anymore. And he wishes and he hopes that he can bring them into have them and like the creature, once he has bred enough of them, allow them into society, and they be a object of help within the world. All right.
Dinotopia.
Dinotopia.
Okay.
There's a
got
couple
it.
different questions and things like that, but all right. Well, anyway, that's the whole story of everything that I wish to be able to do. Is there anything that I can... You are my guest within this home. Is there anything that I can do for you before you need to find yourselves back onto the road?
I mean, nah, we learned a lot about dinosaurs. Where is Avery? Yeah, shit. Where would Avery be during all
You guys
this?
look around. Avery, where are you?
I don't know what happened. I don't
You'd
know
be
where
on-
I am.
All
You're
we
on the
all we
ship.
did,
Oh wait,
all
you
we
were
did was-
meditating.
yes, all we did was
Yeah.
we rode the cart. We saw a dinosaur. We're like, we're following that dinosaur, and now we're on this dinosaur ranch. That's literally
Yeah.
the entire episode.
Okay.
It was a
That's-
great episode.
Glad to know that's what I
We-
missed.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we
top
were-
10. Okay.
When we said you stayed on the cart and meditated.
Yeah.
If you want to redcon that, we're not changing a whole lot story-wise.
Did anything result from Avery meditating, especially considering the
you had
last
your-
time I remember leaving the story,
You
I
had
was
your-
meditating.
Yeah, you had your deeper vision and such like that, where you felt like there was a star that had maybe some significant meaning, and if you could be able to get a hold of it, that maybe would help you. Not with
Cool.
understanding your past, not better. You didn't really ask me much else besides that, so I'm not gonna give you.
We were
more.
at the end of the session when we were
Yeah,
sleepy.
yeah. So, Avery,
Oh,
you
we'll
come
get to that
walking
later.
into the barn area.
Yeah.
You see 3 fucking Triceratops. And Critter cuddling one of them. Actually, I'd say that he's probably riding it by now.
He's allowed to ride him, and I'm not.
He's a child, you know.
I'm a child at heart.
Avery comes walking around the corner.
You're an
same
elf with
thing,
white
12.
hair, okay? You look old as fuck. I'm kidding.
Can confirm we did some AI generation on descriptions of 12, and he looks hot but old.
Hot, but like a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, an elf that's like 27 looks old.
Oh yeah.
It's just the white
genetics.
hair.
It's just
Whereas
like,
you have Avery who's like, I don't know how old I am.
yeah, it's like, hey, I came from Saturn. I don't know.
Avery comes walking around the corner. What in the bloody hell is that?
Oh, it's a dinosaur.
Rawr! You hear Curter say.
He said something other than his name.
Murder's first word.
No, he said.
Rawr.
I heard that means I love you in dinosaur.
No, it actually means hungry. They're not getting a little food. Not nippy right now. Do you
They're
want
not
to
gonna
help me
think
feed
Carter's
them?
food,
Oh,
are they?
great. Now we know what Carter is going to say when he needs something to eat. I suppose it's better than nothing, though.
You see him come out with several buckets. Hands you 12 one of them. It's like, here, you feed old Bessie over there. And now I'll get a hold of Junebug. And now who wants to get Sweetie?
Bessie, Junebug, and Sweetie.
Actually, wait,
That's-
shit, one's a male.
One is a male.
One is a male.
That one's Sweetie.
Jimbo.
He's so sweet on the girl.
Oh, yeah, he's sweet.
Sweetie.
Jim, yeah, Sweetie. Okay, we can have. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm not changing anything.
Anti-retcon.
Anti-redcon. I was like, I could. No. Sweetie is the man. He's a sweet old man or sweet man. All right.
Avery, do you want to come feed it with me?
Yeah, Avery will help
Okay.
you.
This bucket is full of what is a mixture of very like fat rodents. It's actually kind of heavy. Like it's almost like if you were to hold it out straight, you would struggle significantly, even with your strength con, and you as well, Avery. Even though both of you have one arm. Actually, you probably need
For
two.
Triceratops?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we both have one arm.
Oh wait, shit.
Yeah,
No.
they're. Sir, I think you're feeding these Triceratops wrong.
Come help me feed this Triceratops because I can't hold the bucket on my own.
5-year-old me is so ashamed right now that I don't know that I forgot that a Triceratops is a herbivore.
Oh no. Rodents for
It's a bucket of red and blue berries, so it's like a purple, kind of like creates a little slop at the very bottom of it.
Okay.
And they're shaped like rats, which was the confusion.
And it
That was-
seems
Really large berries.
I want to do a medicine check on this berry to see if it's actually a rat in disguise.
There's some eyeballs in there. Okay. There's also like a mixture of some grains and such to be able to add that extra
Is
fiber.
eating an eyeball vegetarian? No, of course
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Cannibalism.
You didn't say you're.
What? Okay, now 5-year-old me is, disappointed in my friends.
Is eating an eyeball vegetarian?
What's a vegetarian? Fucking, I don't know, kid.
What's a vegetarian?
I think they eat eggs.
Yeah, vegetarians are
something.
allowed to eat eggs. Vegans don't eat any animal byproducts.
Yeah. All right, there's your history lesson. Now you know.
There you go. Da-da-da.
All right.
Herbivore.
All right. Fuck, we're ADHD in this channel.
Herbivore. I barely even know her. That was bad. Moving on. We gotta move
Okay.
on. We gotta move on.
All right, you guys.
Avery and Abnir go use one hand each, holding the bucket because apparently it's very heavy.
Yeah.
These are a lot of berries.
Listen, they're massive dinosaurs that eat berries, leaves. And you think the bucket's not full to the brim?
Oh, it's huge.
I'm more confused why we have to feed them and they don't just graze, but
This is.
I can
This
go
is
feed it. It's
special.
fine.
Hey,
It's a
horses
special
graze
treat.
and they get feed.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
fair. That is valid. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've face palmed this
Bail
fucking
him out,
desk
bail
so
him
many
out.
times.
The-
in the last-
Bail 'em out.
The kid that grew up in the country. I got you. I
Thank
got you,
you.
bud.
Bail him out. Bail him out.
Bail.
Pull up
What?
terrain. Pull up.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna
So
go
you-
feed this thing.
Okay, you feed it. You see its face, like the moment that it touches the, what is it? The not slop or the bucket area, or what is it? The
Trough?
feeding, the trough.
Trough.
Yes, a trough. I worked on a ranch for fucking 3 months of my life, and the only thing I remember is that, like the different types of cows.
My grandpa's ranch every
Incredible.
summer.
Yeah, troughs. At the moment that it touches the trough, you see the tail begin to like hyper and just it's like gearing up to go and it's waiting. Like it's just shaking and it looks at you and it's like
I think it might be a bit hungry.
Okay. I pick some berries. We both put the bucket down and I just like hold berries in my hand out to the thing.
it's
That's-
just it's shaking and looking at it.
I don't know that would be a very good idea, 12.
Can't lose his other arm.
Oh, that's what I do. I use my phantom arm. No, I don't remember. What do I roll for my phantom arm?
You have like you're completely concentrated on it today. You rolled for it already.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
fully
right.
working.
My
As like a
phantom arm is holding berries to the dinosaur.
Yes, it just dinosaur is still shaking. Make me an animal handling check.
Animal handling in my soup.
Monkeys
24.
and rabbits.
24?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a flash of a vision back to where you were training with the military. You
Those
remember
goats.
having some of the dogs that were there in their working animals. They were there for like alarm sakes. Some of them were guard dogs, etc., that were within the kingdom. When you were real early into it, you were in charge of feeding all those damn animals. Every single one of them was trained to not begin eating until they said their name. So not only did you know every animal's name because you had to say it, but like what they ate. So you had like the shit job. Also, you cleaned up all the pens. So
Yes, I did. Avery,
Okay.
I already forgot their names. Do you remember which one we're feeding?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Junebug!
fucking right in your hand, goes right through. It's and you just see it fucking. It's just,
Apparently Junebug.
and you just see her go. It's like looking at a. It would be horrific if it wasn't berries.
Yes.
Because of the splatter that goes everywhere.
Did you
and
know
there's
that
red
movie
berries
gore
in
used?
there.
Yeah.
Did you know that movie gore used strawberry syrup to simulate blood?
Yes.
That and cornstarch.
Don't look now.
Cornstarch. They're thick in it.
Yeah, cornstarch. Yeah.
My wife does effects, makeup and shit like that.
Yet
so.
another job for the list.
That's my wife's job. She's done.
The list is encompassing of both of you.
Great, cool.
That's the one list that I haven't really kept up with.
Um,
You can do a
haven't had it.
D100 chart of jobs I've done.
Yeah. D100,
Yeah.
D100 chart, but only of jobs that Dono has held in his life.
Yes.
Okay.
Avery, since Avery hasn't got a lot of interaction with these, they walk up and, while it's eating, start petting its back and goes, "If we didn't have to be places, I would say we'd get one from Carter."
I already tried buying one. He refused.
Make me an animal handling check on petting it, Avery, as you go to like place your hand.
Oh god. It's got a big old sail fin across the back of its head. It's very, you know. Not gonna
We're
be-
all just showing how much we
Bitch.
fucking loved dinosaurs growing up.
Dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Bitch,
Oh, darling,
I
let's
just
try the
I just
dinosaur.
recently rewatched Jurassic Park, okay?
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
In character or out of character?
Is there really that much difference between
Is there a
them, Avery?
difference?
All right, that is a 16.
A 16. You
Yes.
like run your hands across it, trying to get gently, and you see like at one point in time its foot like just shake a
Right
little
spot.
bit.
It's the spot.
You fix it. You fix on it, and you feel the ground shake a little bit as it's. Settle down. And you just hear Ellis, or Irvin, go. Settle down. Wait. Junebug, calm down. As you're like scratching, it's like you see him begin to wind up. Do you continue?
A stop.
Affection.
She looks at you.
I give Junebug a berry.
Shit.
She looks at you. Make an insight check.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord.
17.
17. You think that she wants you to keep scratching there. But you're not sure what's gonna happen if you do.
Uh-oh.
I think
You
I'll
got
just let
yourself
finish
into
your
this
dinner.
mess. You got yourself
What?
into this mess. I'm gonna go prep the cart. And I turn around and go to the cart
Okay.
to
Avery, what
prep
do you
it
do?
to leave.
Avery just looks at Junebug. I think I'll just let you finish your dinner.
She gives you. Wait.
I get side eye. I get bombastic side eye.
Bombastic
I'm rolling
side
for her.
eye.
Would you say that she gets
Is the-
advantage because she's adorable?
On what?
Well,
Avery deals
Sure.
with Carter on a daily basis.
yes. But this is a dinosaur. Okay, fine. Make me a charisma check, I guess. A combatant.
Charisma check.
A charisma save. You're combating a dinosaur.
15.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. You see these eyes. They get real big and almost start to cry. And your heart is like, oh no, not this. You are charmed by this creature.
Oh,
It's not magical, it's just adorable.
non-magical charm.
Just curse and Sylvan. Damn it. Turn around and start scratching.
And you just see like the tail, like suddenly everything stops, and you just hear Irvin go, "Oh no, everyone move!" See the tail, boom, right through the wall. It's just absolute zoomies throughout the entirety of this barn, all over the place. You see it just break through the front doors. Now you just hear Irvin say, "Get her now!" Run!
Calm emotions.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's smart. Okay, what's the DC?
Hang on, I'm double checking it. 17.
4 times 5e. I don't think she's gonna make it. Just to be sure. Yeah, no. Does not make it. She just slams down onto the floor and just falls asleep. Covered in like dirt and jam and berries and just sweetness. All right. Junebug has a little spot on her that it's cute and all, but when she gets the zoomies, it's a little much. That's why we took them running earlier, but it'll start right back up. It's okay. No need. She's got eyes of gold, though. She will persuade you. Just got to be strong. It's okay. Not everyone can fight it. I don't blame you. All right. So, thank you. Now, if you wish to stay about, you can rest here for a little bit. You seem to be very kindly people. Don't tell anybody that there's dinosaurs here. But yeah.
I do think it's time for us to be hitting the road. We've been hanging out for a little bit. We have places to be.
Mm-hmm.
I need an arm.
You need an arm.
as you hear outside the cart roll up to the front entrance.
That's our ride.
How long has it been since you sent a message to your dad that you needed a arm?
My dad
Yeah.
or Avery's dad?
No. Like your
I
dad.
have to. It's been a hot minute. I haven't sent anything because they were on the run.
Yeah, but like you sent a bird.
I did send a bird.
Hmm.
Oh, I
How long ago
Oh.
was that?
There's a cleric who knows sending.
Yes.
Have I done my scrying for the day yet?
Yeah. No.
no.
I haven't done my scrying for the day, and my portents are 2, 3, and 19, I think, from last time.
Okay.
Or 2, 3, and 17, sorry. Would
I
that be
don't
something?
have it in my notes on when I sent it.
The
Okay.
Bloody Hunter. I just realized your Zoom name. Bloody Hunter. Mate.
So
I
So-
assume it's been a while now.
yeah, it's been a minute. It's like almost been a week now. So a bird will always find its mark. You hear almost like a human like bird sound.
Carter?
That one
As it
also
begins
one of
to, like,
yours?
spinning around up in the air. It's a massive bird.
Critter?
I feel like
What?
I should put it out of its
I like
misery.
look up.
It
I like look
lands
up.
on the cart, and you hear a slam of something extra.
Can I help you? Right. I look on it for a message of some kind.
You see that there's a package that has been tied to its foot. A good wooden-sized package, almost like chest size.
Package?
Like a package.
Yeah. Package.
Like a fucking crate.
And I was just like,
An arm-sized package.
An arm-sized package, or maybe
I just
torso.
like grab it. I just grab it. I'm like, thank you.
As it opens its mouth.
Oh, I place a gold piece in its mouth. Just take the pack, and I'm like, shake it, immediately breaking what's inside. No, I look over. I look on the box. Does it have a nameplate?
It says, oh fuck, what would something that your dad would say? Wait, which one of you guys are older?
I was just about. Dono, me and you had like a brain link.
Because I was like, there's something.
I'm a little older than Canna, if I remember
Okay.
right.
But I was adopted first.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yes, I am older, but Canna was
Yeah.
adopted first. Yes.
So in terms of the family, I've been in the family longer, but 12 is literally older than me.
Okay.
Not by
That's-
much. Not by
Not by
much.
much.
Wait, how old did I put myself on my character sheet? 27. So on my character sheet, I'm 27. How old did you put yourself? 12.
You're also 27.
Yeah.
By a couple
Again, so it's months. It's months difference.
Fraternal twins, one might say.
yes.
Minutes difference? Yeah.
Irish twins.
Yes, they're Irish twins.
That's great.
You see, they're on the side. It's to my oldest, but not my first. You may be 12, but you're the best,
worst.
not the
Always
worst. It's like in your dad's typewriting handwriting.
Yes.
It's always like fucking perfect.
Yep.
From the
He doesn't
Botman.
write. He just he smacks it, and it's like a stamp.
Yeah, it's stamp.
and it's signed because it's like his code name. It's
Yeah.
like the Botman.
Yeah.
The bot man.
The
Man.
bot man.
Beautiful.
Robo dad.
Robo Dad. No, he can't put dad. They can't know that he has children.
Right.
The bot man.
The
And I-
Botman.
And I like put it down. Just wait for 12 to get on the cart. I'll hold on to it until 12 gets on the cart.
Okay.
12 goes for a 2-hour walk. I'm kidding.
No!
No, we are hitting the
For
road.
God's sake!
We have things to do.
Remember the last time this happened?
What do you have
Are
to
you
do
want-
that's so important? I'm kidding.
Like, are you wanting to mill around the dinosaurs more, or are you ready?
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then we hop on the cart.
Okay. You guys are off on the road.
12, as you climb up, Canna walks up to you with the box.
Mm.
Says, something for you. And
Oh.
One bird carried this, and it's like 3 feet long. But
That, I mean,
one bird
I-
carried this.
I hope you gave him like 4 or 5 pieces of gold. I feel really bad.
Well, here you go, and I like go back to the front, go back to the front bench. I start to drink.
Before I open the cart, I double check to make sure Carter is not trying to stay with the dinosaurs.
Smart.
So you guys get about
Definitely.
5 minutes away. Look around and you're like, fuck, we forgot Carter.
5 minutes.
Hope chirps up like,
Avery gets it, like, kicks down the door. Not kicks down the door, but it kicks the door open. And he yells, Carter!
First timing.
And a Tom and Jerry chase pursues.
I'm glad.
No. That's easy. Command.
Come here. All right.
Oh my.
Command. Sit down.
The Benny Hill theme plays.
Rages cannot be commanded. Oh, mindless rage. Like,
Oh, mindless rage. Well, he really is a dinosaur.
Avery has Carter thrown over their shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
All right.
Once when Carter is back, I'd sit down in our living area and I'd open the box.
Okay. You see.
Question.
Yes.
Sorry, just didn't want to get too far. Is there a way, like if we're on a straight and narrow path, that Maribel can just guide the cart herself? Like, does there have to be somebody in the driver's seat at all times?
You could put her on autopilot.
I also just had for RP reasons, we could also just ask Hope to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hope. Can you the terror? Yeah, well, Carter's a little young. Wait, has Carter done it in the past?
Yes, Carter is great with Maribel.
Yeah.
Carter, take over. And I like go back into the living room.
Don't turn us around to the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's not. Hope, can you keep an eye on Carter? Make sure that he.
That seems a little bit below my pay grade, but okay.
Just make sure that he's going the right way. You know the territory better than
Put me a
us.
coin and make a persuasion check.
Oh no!
Because you asked. I'm going to do this.
What did I determine? I haven't changed it yet, have I? So
You have
tails
not
is
changed it.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Tails is persuasion. Heads is intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's tails. So thank God. And I just. Okay, persuasion check. What is that? Oh, that's an old.
It's a dice. I don't fucking
It's
know.
it's
I would assume a dice.
It's a 21. 11 plus 10.
Damn.
Oh
21. 21. Let's see how you do against a sorcerer.
For sure.
Let's see here. What's her save? Okay, she is. Damn. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well.
I mean, you know the territory better than we do, so we just don't want Carter to get us lost.
Fine. I'll give him some driving instructions. It's not my first
Even
time.
better.
It's not my first time driving a Diamoose.
I'd give her a gold piece for the driving instructions.
That feels worse. For some reason.
She looks at you, looks at the piece of gold, and says, "You know what? I'll keep this just because fuck you."
I wouldn't have it any other way, Hope. And I turn around and go into the living room. Now, what's in this box? 12?
I open the box.
Okay. You see hay.
I see hay. It's hay. I could have fed the dinosaurs hay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it seems like an
Perhaps
awfully
it's
big
in
box
the
for
hay?
just hay.
Oh, that's a fair point. I reach my hand into the hay.
Okay, you feel
Avery's
some.
watching this and making tea.
This is like
Just
your.
FYI.
Is this like your,
Hay tea.
This is like Avery's like midday TV right now. It's like what's
Yeah,
12
pretty
up
much.
to?
Yep.
What are the idiots
popcorn.
doing today?
Welcome to the Idiot Show. Okay.
At this point in their life, Avery exists to sexually confuse 12 and cause chaos.
Mm.
That's funny because you also are sexually confusing me. No.
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
Hold on.
All right.
All right.
I reach my hand into the hay.
Make me an investigation check.
This is
Clamp
the
a
same
bear trap.
vibe as every dad opening up a box on Christmas and going, "It's a box."
Yay.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Just Clamp, bear
The
trap.
DC is very low.
17.
Okay.
Okay.
Instantly, you like clamp your hands around another like set of fingers. It's like almost like it's shaking your hand.
I slowly pull out the hand that I feel.
You see, yeah, as you pull it out, you see metallic fingers, and then an arm, or then a forearm, and then a bicep, and then it's just gone.
Guys, I have an arm.
Dad sent you an arm.
Dad sent me an arm.
Wait. I look at it. Does it look like one of his arms? Does it look
Oh,
like
no.
one of Dad's arms?
Did Dad just take off his arm?
Make me a perception check.
Oh my god. That is a... What did I get? Yeah, it's a 15.
15. No, you know your dad's craftsmanship. Your
Okay.
mom made your dad. It's not the same.
Yeah, okay. No, I think that's... He made that.
Yeah, Dad.
Well,
made
they made
Mom
that.
and Dad made me an arm.
Granted,
Does it come with?
granted,
I,
the bicep is a little small, probably because it's what you used to think that your arm not look.
oh yeah.
You didn't really send him measurements.
No. I look in the box a little bit more for instructions.
Yeah, also, some way to mount it onto your
Yes.
body would be nice.
Okay, make an investigation.
Again?
Yeah, go for it.
Dirty 20.
30-20. Okay, you find a strapping piece that goes across your chest that can be attached to said shoulder that has a ball joint.
Mm-hmm.
One up here, one down here, or
Yeah.
down here.
Instructions, you dig a little bit further through and you find a piece of paper that says insert arm to connector piece and work with it or let it boot. It takes an hour to boot up.
Okay.
It's an attunement item. Of course.
Technically, mechanical arms are attunement items.
Yes.
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 So
Isn't ersatz eye an attunement item?
Yes.
Yes.
It is? Oh, wow, that sucks.
Yeah, but you can get different types of eyes. Like there's eagle eye that you can get.
Right. Yeah. An ersatz eye is very good, like, mechanic-wise.
Mhm.
But, fair enough.
It's like your
I'm
tongue.
gonna.
You have a point.
So I'm gonna go take some time and try to get this thing going while we're on the road, I guess.
Well, how does it feel, for one thing?
I mean, I'm just holding it right now, but it feels like heavy in a good way.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You're kind of like
I'm gonna-
you're kind of like, oh, is this how heavy my arm is? Like my actual arm?
I've
you
never
just kind of
held
like
an arm
feeling
before.
yourself.
Yeah.
So weirdly, I have.
Yeah.
So a family friend of ours makes prosthetics.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
So I know a lot more about that than I probably, most of the average human does.
But where
I
I,
believe
thought
you.
this story was going, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
Oh no, they played it up during.
So I go down to my
Halloween,
basement, right?
during like the down, because it was like on the square, on the downtown, like their shop was at the downtown square,
Mhm.
and so of course they hung body parts out on the, for
Yes.
Halloween.
Dope.
So I go down
Yeah.
to my basement, right, and this guy's flopping around. Well, I have to teach him a lesson, and I just cut off his arm.
He's saying he has to fold his laundry before I let him piss. That was a pre-stream joke that
This-
nobody will understand.
I wrote an
Why?
entire fucking stand-up for that fucking
We
train
don't
of
have time
thought.
for it. We don't have time
Yeah,
for
no.
it.
Don't have time for it. No,
Okay.
I wasn't going to go anywhere with it. I was just saying this
Well-
is about 5 minutes of material that you're not gonna
We've
hear
been
yet.
streaming for 45 minutes.
12 scurries off to his room and starts trying to attach his arm.
After you attune to it, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, there's no checks or anything.
No.
I'm able
It's
to put
just
it on.
attuned.
Yeah, you put it on and you just let it boot up for an hour. You can see that like has a light up system, like so it illuminates slightly, or has like a
Yeah.
small like it's not like a glowing kind of glow, but it's kind of like a little kind of like a white light that like allows you to know that it's slowly turning on and connecting. You can feel like your nerves beginning to not like connect with it as it connects to your actual like body, so you can feel something through it. Yeah.
The first thing 12 does is push-ups. I'll be real. Like, it's...
It is...
Like you weren't doing one-handed push-ups up until this point.
I don't know if he was fit enough for that. I'll be real.
Avery every morning.
Yeah. Avery does no-handed push-ups, just pure, like, lung capacity.
Yeah, just like... core strength.
What would I add for inventory so I can actually use the
I think
attunement
there's
slot?
an actual arm magic item.
I think there is a mechanical arm and magic item.
Yeah.
It's a basic item. It's just gonna be fun, the like things that, because I have a whole like homebrew thing where if you find certain magic items, you can add it to the arm, and it attunes with it. So you can have like an arm with a rocket on it. You can have an arm with fucking.
The only thing coming up for me is arm blades.
Weird.
That sounds dope as fuck, but okay.
It does.
I know
dope.
it's in there somewhere. I'll find it for you.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah. You put
They have an arm
mechanical.
battle axe.
Prosthetic limb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, prosthetic limb.
Do you know
It's
how to
just
spell-
called prosthetic limb.
Do you know how to spell prosthetic?
No, but I typed in limb and it
PROSTH.
came up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Arcane propulsion arm.
All right.
I just read Emily's fucking
Wow.
I was wondering when someone would.
I was just like, oh, what do you have written? Oh, okay, great. All right. You guys are traveling. You begin to
Yes.
hear
Yes.
the sound of rain hitting the outside of your guys' wagon as you drive past.
Hannah would love to stand out in the rain.
Okay.
It's been
It
a little
is.
bit since he's just been wet.
As you go out, the air is still blistering cold, and you get slapped in the face with rain. It's almost like getting shot, like...
It's a good thing I am resistant to cold damage.
All right, good. As it slowly, as you sit out there, how long would you sit out there for, or stand out there for?
Like a good, 10, 15 minutes,
Okay.
at least.
After the first 5 minutes, you start noticing that it gets as it slaps your skin, it begins to freeze on it, and it's like, ooh, what? And even though you're resistant to cold damage, you burn hot. You see the ground next to you just as ice begins to, a thin layer of ice goes through the banister of the cart and the outside, and it's all begins to get slippery and such. And I'd say that you probably go and check the driver's side area, and you just see that none of it's getting inside of the driver's area because Hope has just put a shield across it, and just now Carter, this isn't. And there's also, you see as it just bounces off of Maribel as well, as she's just put a protective force around the two.
Oh yeah,
Of them?
well, Maribel's a moose
Wall
anyway.
of
They're
force.
designed. They're
Yeah,
designed
they're dire
for this
moose.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still
Doesn't mean they like it.
yeah. I need to change the music. Holy, excuse me. Ooh,
What?
I just had a nasty burp that I just started having, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be yucky. It was just acid.
Gross.
All right.
Mhm.
It begins to freezing rain as you guys continue forward. None of you have to make cart handling checks because none of you are driving within this icy terrain. So Carter
Right. I was about to
With-
say,
rolls a nat 20.
oh,
Heck yeah, boy.
Hope is teaching him well.
He is, the fact that Maribel likes him, and that he's like becoming a natural at this. It's almost like he doesn't need to use the reins not much, and he just begins to sit back and relax. And he's like, harder, harder. And Maribel. Anybody inside? You're met with the relaxing sounds of rain hitting the rooftops as you begin to put a pot of hot water on, making tea, and it's almost the soothing flames of the fire or of the chimney hits you. It's, even though it's like terrible outside, it's lovely inside.
I come back in and like,
you see Canna just covered.
Avery pours tea and hands Canna a cup.
Not as relaxing as I thought it would have been. Ooh, good tea. Thanks.
What kind of tea do you make?
As he fully, willingly accepts a cup of tea.
It's a rainy, dreary kind of day outside. So Avery's probably made like Earl Grey.
Ooh. Okay.
Who is
with
Earl and why is
cream and sugar and all of the fixings.
I will say, Canna, as you take a sip upon this tea, with the cream and the Earl, it fills you with like an emotion of comfort in like a sad moment. It is like relief of feeling safe, but also having gone through something. Almost the exact thing of what you just dealt with, but it's the comfort that's needed within it. Anybody else that drinks upon it or drinks this tea also gets it. So.
Lux.
Did you forget what her name was?
For just a split second, I almost said Willow. Almost said Willow.
Okay.
Who's this fellow?
Who's that?
Oh, you would love Willow Lux.
Book exchange?
Ooh.
I take her down to the library, to my library.
Ooh. Okay. I don't believe this is the only time that you've been in the library. I think you just were in it.
Yeah, I sent her down last episode to get a curse book for 12's sake. So she's seen it, but this time I'm there with her.
Yes.
The library is in our shared room, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys walk into like 12 doing like pull-ups and whatnot with the mechanical arm, like trying to see how far he can like push this thing.
12. How's the new arm coming, buddy?
It's, it's gonna take some getting used to. I also have been trying to figure out if I can make my phantom arm come from somewhere else now that this thing's here, and I haven't succeeded on that yet.
Make me a what is it? Concentrate or con check.
Constitution.
What's my con? That's charisma, like dumbass. 19.
As you take a second not to concentrate on both the mechanical arm, because it takes over the thought of like what it is, and it's just like, okay, this is beginning to feel like my arm. You begin to try and like remember the feeling of what the phantom limb was. As you do that, your mechanical arm shuts off, and you feel the limb come from out of the arm.
Okay, so I don't think I could do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Evidently not. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It could be an ability that's helpful later on.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of creatures who have more than two arms. They their second set of arms kind of comes out from beneath their shoulder blades. Maybe try that.
Oh, that
next
makes
time.
so much more sense. I've been working on like my chin a lot.
Ha ha. And I like and I like move over to the bookshelf and I'm like, see anything you like? And it would be filled with a lot of like, you know, when you go to the library and there's like fiction, romance, and then there's like nonfiction. There's like textbooks and reference books and fact books and almanacs. That's a lot of what Canna has here. They're like fact books,
Factoids.
like or documents or textbooks that are just like, you know, 1,000 words for snow, an amateur linguist's guide to the northern regions of Aeladon, and like, you know, the how and the creatures that crawl and crap, the compendium to the Kurakara swamp, and it's just like all these other books that are just like literally,
I would say
almost like picking up an encyclopedia.
this for you, Lux, if you were to be making like a history check, you would gain advantage within this room. Granted, you already get advantage with your ability,
Yeah.
so like yeah,
Double
but-
advantage.
So
Okay. Do you have any books on alchemy
Let's see.
and
And I like
materials?
flip. Pull one out on ingredient gathering for novices.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, it's been a while since I picked this one up. I don't know if you're looking for something in the process of, but that might help you out.
Thank
the
you.
bindings of this book is very more, it's designed, it's got gold trim that looks like vines and branches with a almost green metallic as well that branches off of it, and the very tips of it is made with, instead of a like steel corners, it's wood. If you were to smell it, it's a hickory.
Okay.
I met this witch in the forest a long time ago when I was very young, and you know, I learned a lot from her. She gave me some books whenever she moved on to a higher level of her witchcraft, and this was one of them.
Good.
I wonder where she is nowadays. I don't know.
Well, hopefully well.
She was the one who got me into magic, you know.
Ooh. That's
Right, 12?
Fun.
Yeah, she...
Well, make
I
me
mean-
a history check.
Oh, I have advantage on those now.
Yeah, you do. Look at that.
21.
Okay. The old lady or the witch in the forest, she was just a lady making beer and potions.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was remembering this as she made beer.
Oh,
She was a
I
brewer.
I thought she was...
No, you guys
No,
found
the
out.
town was calling her a witch.
Yeah,
Oops.
they were
Yes.
calling her a hag.
Yeah, she was just a brewer that ended up working with her
Yeah.
mom. She was around a lot.
She was just out in the forest trying
And
to
I was like,
protect her
Aw.
Shit.
shit. Who was the
I-
other person?
I felt... Well, I mean, still, the book still makes sense in that
Yeah.
context, ingredient
Yes,
gathering,
it
but
does.
it's also like... It's also kind of very badly misremembering and falling to the old biases of the town he lived in. And just being like, damn, I really need to work on that. And I was like, well, either way, here you go.
You've had a
Now,
lot of trauma lately.
Yeah.
Is there a book you would like to read from my small little library?
Well, I mean, what do you have? I don't really know.
Well,
Smut.
majority of them is smut, romance. I do have a few books on murder.
Having books on murder is beautiful.
And I just like look at her, and I'm like, you know, I don't know. And I just look at her. I'm like, I think at this juncture I'd prefer the smut, if I'm being honest.
The one about the werewolf around the campfire, that would.
No, I'll let you enjoy that one forever, 12. I am not interested. Just I don't know. Whichever you think's best.
Lux, make me a. Well, you got a history already. Make me. Sure, fuck it. Make it a history check with advantage because it's your shit.
I mean, it is also her shit. She could just come up with something if you. Unless this role is to help her come up with something.
Yes. Well, I want
25.
25. Fantastic.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's high for you.
I know. And it was on my new set of dice. Good
You
job,
look at
dice.
Canna, and you're just like, you know what? You might like the kind of smut one, but also is like love one. So I have this one about this woman that makes a man on accident.
Mom?
Pygmalion?
You pull that one out. The author fuck is M. Oh, what is your what was the name of your guys's, or what's your guys' last name? Fuck.
Who?
I mean, my last name is Tuna.
Yeah, but like I mean the
don't have
family
one.
name.
I don't think there is a family name.
There
bro.
isn't
It's in
really
the
a
shop.
family name.
I can't remember. Fuck. I gotta look at my old notes. I have notes for
I
you
don't
guys.
have a family name.
That's
Don't
rough,
know what
buddy.
my family was.
I don't have a family name either.
Did I?
All my siblings are just named by first name.
I only named her Marjorie in my notes.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't
it's
have
all I
Marjorie
have.
at all.
Tinkerfoot.
Tinkerfoot. Okay.
It's either Tinkerfoot or it's something.
Gnomish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halfling-ish.
She's gnomish.
gnomish.
Yeah.
Something gnomish.
Down. Where the fuck are
I'm
you
near
guys?
Tinkerfoot. I'm writing in bold on my
Oh, here we
notes.
go.
My last name is Tinkerfoot.
Here's your guys' notes that I have on you.
12
I not put your
Tinkerfoot.
guys' shit in here, and I also need to update this with the new PCs. Got it. I have homework to do as a DM.
12 Tinkerfoot.
Yes.
Canna, Tuna, Tinkerfoot. Why does that actually sound kind of fun?
Can I tune the Tinkerfoot?
Canna, Tuna, Tinkerfoot.
Has good ring to
Canna,
it.
Tuna,
CTT?
Tinkerheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
All right. So M.
M Tinkerfoot. And I'm just like, I look at that and I'm like, hold on. And I literally like turn 180 degrees to 12. And
Who
just
is
like,
now dangling by his feet.
and I'm like, whoop, turn it upside down. Do you remember seeing a book like this? 12?
Dono, am I allowed to just improv this, or do I
Yeah,
need to
you can
do
totally
something?
improv this shit.
Do you not remember getting trapped at the library that one day, and everyone kept trying to like ask Mom, like, "Can you sign this? Can you sign this?" Mom wrote a book.
That. I just thought we were having a fun day at the library.
Well,
I mean,
it's only because it's you. You thought it was fun.
It is a good book.
She
Do recommend.
wrote.
Yeah. Mom wrote like a book of her making dad, and they fell in love, and They did a lot of things that normally lead to having kids, but they adopted them all. So
Dead as a dead serious as a heart attack. Canna looks at you, 12, and goes, "Am I a bad child that I don't know these things?"
no, our parents live their own lives and have their own hobbies. We don't have to be a part of it. We have our own shit.
And you see just like a like a tear would almost well up if he wasn't in disbelief to begin with. And
I'm
then
sure
he
you
just looks and he's like, "Well, yeah, okay, I'm
if
gonna
that
read
makes
this."
you a bad child, Canna, I left.
Yeah, but you were going off to join the Royal Guard. You had like a purpose.
Okay, what I mean is, you just forgot Mom did something. I was gone for years.
With a purpose, 12. I mean, you were protecting the city of Krull. Well, the capital city of Krull, at least. And
Lux, you're just
or at
in
least-
the room while this is going on.
Yeah.
Oh, Lux, if you want to book
Okay.
swap any of mine, and there's like 4 books on my nightstand, and that's
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
all stolen from libraries.
Yeah, it's all just none of them are like just a completely different caliber of book to Canna's
They're-
bookshelf.
It's 4 books. 3 of them are how to make tea.
Which it's like 3 copies of the same book. Like
It's the first edition, second edition, and 2.5 edition.
yeah.
I think I actually have the best book for you.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
To go with your how to make tea, here's a book on how to make scones.
Yes. And 12 is just gonna. He's just chilling. He's just figuring out his arm. He's gonna see if he can hold the book in his arm, upside down,
Which
You're
arm?
just like
Mhm.
in my new arm.
yeah.
you have to reattune to it for another hour. I thought.
No.
Like
I'm
it
not
pops
that-
out once and it has to reattune to the whole thing.
Oh.
Imagine in the middle of a dungeon, freaking having to be like, okay, I
Just-
need the ghost arm, and then for like
Shit.
the rest of the time, you're just like, fucking hell! It just slaps
like,
you in the
"God
face.
damn it." I told you I shouldn't have dislodged my arm.
With you two doing your book thing, Canna, I'm guessing is gonna start reading Mom's book.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
12 is gonna go. And,
Curtis got it covered up top. I mean, I think I'll chill out
Oh,
here
Curtis
if you are.
killing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna go find Avery.
Okay.
Let's go do that.
We did talk about that, didn't we? I'm
Sorry, what?
legitimately over table trying to remember if 12 and Canna talked about what's going on between 12 and Avery,
I don't
Like,
think so.
brother to brother.
I don't think so.
You haven't had
So-
that dude moment yet.
Yeah, it's like Canna has mentioned it like more than once now and has never gotten around to it because that's just his ADHD personality.
Lux is just over there
Dippy.
like, yeah, you should go check on it.
Yeah, totally. Go do it.
Canna,
I'm gonna go check
before
on
we
Avery.
transition to this, I
Yeah,
want to know
yeah.
how much of this book you're reading.
Is it a thick book? Like how?
I mean,
like?
it's a decent sized chunk of one.
Are we talking like? Oh, I thought I had a book down here.
It's like 300 pages.
Okay, a good size book. Yes.
The court.
Is
the
that-
court-
I'm
Alright.
asking you,
I'm gonna
Dono,
message
Yeah.
you.
as a friend and as a player, did you would you consider Canna a speed reader? Because
yeah.
I did initially.
I'd consider you to be a speed reader. Make me a con save as you read this.
A con save. A con to prevent
About
from
your
throwing
mom
up
and
at the
your
thought
dad.
of my own mother and my own father. That's cocked. Wait a minute. I got a 9.
Okay, cool.
Wait, con save is 13.
There is a moment in the book where you read a part and then you remember, and then like suddenly there's like this trap memory of like when you were a child of your mother being like, "Oh, that noise is just your dad charging."
And I just and I'm like reading and I'm like
Dad was charging something.
Gross.
And we transition.
Yeah.
All right. You come upstairs and you see Avery is currently like on the couch, just sharpening their blade. You can smell the scent of oils that adorn the armor that is currently drying close to the fire, but not directly next to it, allowing like airflow and the moisture to kind of to soak within. You see in a little bit of what is smut or like not smut. Smooch.
Got your head in the gutter now, buddy.
Smuck?
Overtaking everything.
What's the word?
Like schmut?
Schmut. Yes, schmut.
I made
upon their face
schmutz,
and their
yeah.
schmutz, a little schmutz. Right there, a little schmutzarella. From like cleaning and sharpening and getting these things. Not a drop of sweat. Avery's too badass for sweat.
Damn.
Granted, it's a little hard with the one arm, but they're doing it.
Either that or they lack sweat glands. And it's a problem.
Begins to pant.
Do elves have sweat glands? Begins to pant like a dog. Oh god.
All right. 12, what are you doing?
I am just gonna awkwardly sit across from them.
Okay.
And if Avery doesn't speak up after a solid 5 minutes, he will talk.
You can tell Avery's kind of in their own head at the moment.
Okay. Am I bothering you?
Hmm?
Sorry, I don't want to disturb you. It's just
No.
I had a question. And this is both kind of in character and above board because of how infrequently we play. Sometimes things lose track in my brain. Are you going to a ball sometime soon?
We just talked about this last session.
Yeah,
what?
but they weren't here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
A ball?
Yeah, there was like some sort of like Fey party or ball or something.
Right.
The
Yes,
court
okay.
thing, yeah.
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 I heard a noise outside, and it was my neighbor walking upstairs with her dog. Her dog tried to run into my apartment.
That's how you get a free dog.
That's how I get a
Yeah.
free
Yes.
dog and a new friend. No, she's lovely though. Her name is Lindsay, and the dog's name is Buddy, and they're great.
Cool.
All right, continue. Sorry.
I've been summoned to a gathering.
Right. Should we be doing like going anywhere or I don't know how that do you just like poof you're there or
I am certain that the nearest portal will be made available to me.
okay. Is that something you might need like somebody to join you in?
Are you offering?
I absolutely am. If you want or need somebody around, if it's like a family thing, I totally understand, like no pressure or anything like that. But I also just like your company and like your vibe, and where you're going is your vibe, so I would probably enjoy it.
Sorry, I'm just seeing Donna in the corner. I'm trying to actively ignore. I would very much like company.
Do I have to wear anything special? I could probably get a letter down to that woman that made us like the bejeweled outfits.
You will not be expected to wear anything special.
Oh, okay.
Me, on the other hand, gestures to armor.
Oh, it's that kind of shindig. Partay. I'm gonna stop trying to be cool.
Off in the other room, Canna gets secondhand cringe.
It is an official gathering of all of the fairy courts.
Oh, okay.
And since I am a vassal to the Court of the Night Sky, and technically a member of multiple Fae courts, well, I am a child of an archfey with an archfey fairy godmother. I am to be expected.
Now that Carter is a part of your family, does that mean he also is going?
That's if my father has been invited.
Ah, okay. Oh, I thought. Oh.
And him being a very powerful archfey, yes, he will have to go.
Oh, okay. That'll be
Whether
kinda
he likes
funny
it or
if
not.
You got invited and he did.
While I'm a member of my father's family, my loyalties are to the Court of the Night Sky.
Oh, okay. I'm understanding a little bit more now. I think I got a grasp on it. Actually, doesn't feel too dissimilar from when I was in the army. So, okay. Well, I would love to go with you.
I would like you to go. There are those who I would rather not meet without company.
Oh, just point them out. Point out the people I'm allowed to be rude to.
The one that stabbed me in the back, yes.
Okay, that's a story I have to tell. Like here, and like he fully like crisscross applesauce on the couch. Like...
Avery stands up and takes their shirt off.
Oh!
And turns around.
Oh, you meant literally.
And there's a giant scar starting from about midway up their back, right underneath several of their tattoos, going all the way down.
I thought you meant just like politics wise, not actual.
You gotta remember, they're Fae. They mean it literally most of the time.
In this case, both.
Oh, okay. Is this stay clear of them or show some power to them?
I don't know yet.
I'll just take your lead. I'll be a fly on the wall. I'll be a puppy dog following you around. I'll do, not like in a weird way, or I don't know. I would have never thought that was weird until I read some of the books Lux has. A lot of that stuff's confusing. We don't need to get into it.
They sit back and like lean back and throw an arm over the edge of the couch. No, I think I'm rather curious to see what you've been reading.
I did so blush in the face. So this little naive boy has been read so much now. Like he's hooked on the smut. It's just like it's sweet stories of people falling in love. I thought that's where the stories ended, and Luxa showed me it's not. I never read about a honeymoon before.
I feel
Sorry,
like Lux
intrusive
and
thought.
Canna are just downstairs going, so how long do you think we need to give them?
No, from the other room or down below you, you hear, "She did what?" Like, just out of the book. It's just...
Should I be concerned about those noises?
So the short version is long ago my mother wrote a book about her creating my father, and she was very explicit about the activities you could do with a robot man, And Canna is learning about all this now.
Whoa, calm down there.
Just
I'll roll
that's
another
rather
con save.
unfortunate.
Oh my god, I rolled another con save. I got a natural 1.
You cannot turn away, but you're so disgusted by it.
It's like a train wreck.
It's like, this
You are
is...
quivering, turning the page.
It's like right here. It's like right here.
You want to stop. You want to... You can't, though.
I can't look at what.
You will never be able to look at your mother the same.
See, Avery already knows that their father's a fuckboy, so
Oh my god. Jesus.
So, okay. Do we know when this gathering is?
well, first,
DM, maybe? Oh, no,
Yeah.
you do know. Okay,
Oh.
sorry.
Well, first the whole court must gather, then we will all go as
Okay.
one.
Oh fuck, I'm trying to remember the actual name of it. Basically, it's the coming of the season. So, like,
Yeah.
you guys are currently within, technically, I believe, like, fall. No. You guys would be in, like, a weird winter phase. No. Oh, no, it's going into fall, because you guys are in summer. I'm trying to remember how I have my seasons, and where I started you guys at, because it was, like, kind of cold air coming out of like the springtime. Now it's more into like the summer, but you guys are deeper in, so it'll be like within a couple weeks, depending on when like the actual fucking season changes. It's a story point. Fucking stop worrying
Yeah,
about
it's-
it.
Yeah. It is happening, blah, 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 blah. The near future.
Excuse me.
It's the same thing as what's the thing that happened in Critical Role? It was like when they all got on the island. It's fucking when is Traveler's Day or Travelers?
It's
Oh.
the equinox
Leprechaun.
event.
Yeah, it's an equinox. Like, thank
Yeah.
you. That's the word. Solstice. It's not the summer solstice. It's the equinox.
The winter solstice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go into fall. Got it. Cool. Changing of
Fall equinox.
yes.
Yeah, you fall back, but spring forward,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You
Good
remember.
job, Dadley. I'm so proud.
Stalagmites start from the ground.
Because they might touch the ceiling. And the stalactites cling tight to the
It is stupid how much we've latched on
Yeah.
to this.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate being able to join you.
You hear a knock at the driver's door.
Wow. 12.
You see Hope poop. Not poop. Why'd I say poop?
Gee, hope.
Pop her head open. Says, so you know we're about to go through that blessed arch. If anybody
What
would
is
like
that?
to see, blessed arch. That's within, on the road. Towards the next town. It blesses you with good things. It's a historical thing. We found it early on in making the town. We thought it was pretty cool. It's like beautiful stonework from way back when. We don't actually know exactly where it's from. But it's here, and it has some magical properties that bless you with, the fuck. God damn it. I'm currently trying to remember the thing that I not rolled.
Stuff, apparently.
Stuff.
Where did I fucking... Oh, is it in my notes? Please tell me it's in my notes. I am so sorry, you guys.
You're good. You're good.
Which way the road? Oh, it blesses you within your wisdom in your sight. Basically, when you guys pass over this, you will get for the next 2 hours advantage on your wisdom and perception checks. So, as you, for anybody that wishes to look upon the arch and be outside while you guys passes not by it, you see a beautiful stone archway that is, it's almost like it was carved by the gods themselves. Every
Yes,
brick
Nigel Thornberry.
stoned.
I have a bookmark at about the 2/3 point.
It's Archibald. Good, good individual.
Archie.
Arch.
And he just like,
A big lady, you say? I fucking miss RG so much.
I know.
He's so good to play. As you look upon this arch, it is like, it looks as though it's like an archway of a massive gate. It stretches to about 50 feet high. Every brick is like placed perfectly, and it sits with the center mass right into the middle, or the arch stone. It's almost like it was literally ripped from the the archway of a stone castle. It was so massive. Now, there's no, if anybody, Avery, as you look at it, and anybody else with high perception, you see no area where hinges could lay, or has. It's almost like it was just set there. The stonework is gray, and the inlays, or the cement work that holds it all together, it almost seems like it's not there. Almost like it's held by nothing more than just itself. And as you pass through it, you feel your eyes, like almost like a fog, dissipates from them as your vision becomes more clear, your mind opens. Canna, you begin to realize a lot more about what your parents were doing. It's almost like this is a curse to you.
maybe it's best we don't talk to them for a while.
I realized the real arm was the friends I made along the way.
And you guys pass by.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that means we're about 2 hours out from the nearest town. Do we wish to stop, or do we wish to keep tracking through, as Hope says?
I mean, I'm sure that we can... What was that? What was that voice?
Oh, hi there, guys.
I was going to
I'm
ask,
sure that...
how's Maribel doing out there?
She seems to be trekking on quite well. All of her injuries seem to have healed. I don't know what you did, but helped.
I'm glad. I could take over for the last 2 hours if you want. Make it into the next town before we settle in.
Yeah, it seems like it would be fruitless to stop this far outside. It's only 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Very well, then. You're going to have to wrestle the straps out of Kurta's arms, though. He seems to be quite attached.
Well, I could just go sit with... Okay, I could just go sit with Kurta if you want to come in. Get something to eat, get a drink, like...
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'll go hang out with Kurta.
As you go to sit down, the clouds have parted. The weather has not come back to more of a normal... It has left a little bit of a cold temperature, though you have clear roads ahead.
Mm-hmm.
12 just sits right down, just... Rawr?
Rawr.
Rawr.
As the rest of them sit in like the living space, Canna is like, I haven't cooked in a while. It's my treat. So I will make them some food as we enter into town.
What do you want to make?
Avery's still shirtless with all of their weapons everywhere and armor, by the way.
Absolutely.
Secretly, that was the reason 12 needed to walk away.
Never mind. And I like
must have good went good.
grilled fish, bed of rice. What?
And?
I missed that. Grilled fish, bed of rice, some wrapped up in some leafy greens. I'm making sushi.
Nice. All right. Did you buy the things for sushi?
I have them in the storage
Oh,
area.
very nice. Okay.
Thank you. It's part of the rations.
Got it. Cool.
And I'll grab one of the pies. I'm sure the pies are starting to go bad at
No,
this
they're
point,
magical.
I
right?
totally forgot we had so many pies.
We have so many
Magical.
Your
pies.
supply
It's
of
just-
each
Yeah.
pie is
There's
literally
a pie at breakfast every morning. Okay, guys.
Yeah. There's a pie.
So that's-
for
Actually,
every
can we
meal.
roll to see how many pies Kerner's been sneaking?
Sure.
Oh God, yeah.
I'll roll for it.
I mean,
Go
I
for
wouldn't
it.
mind. I wouldn't mind him sneaking too many at all because we need to get rid of these. Like,
You have
There's
a
no
year's
pies
supply. He has taken. For some reason, about a third of your pies are gone.
what the fuck?
So many.
Okay.
100, more than 100 pies are already gone,
That checks out.
He's a growing boy.
and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I just go down and I'm just like,
Mostly apple.
that this is the year really going by that fast? Oh well. And I pie, fish, rice, leafy greens. Well, kelp. I put it as leafy greens to make everybody else eat it. And a little bit of sauce.
Swash. Oh, secret swash. Yes.
Special sauce, like a sesame ginger sauce.
Okay.
And I just present like a plate full, like a big
A
old
platter.
row. Yeah, a platter.
Yes. A long schlong of it, maybe.
A long schlong. A schlong of sushi.
Why would I use that word?
And I just like, boonk.
I'm gonna
in the middle of the
regret
table.
saying that.
You already did.
I know. I'm gonna regret it in about 5 sessions, probably.
Here we present to you a schlong of sushi.
Oh.
No. Anyway,
This is about a shack amount.
one of my favorites.
Okay. You guys eat your sushi and your pies. And soon, the sun begins to get to the hour mark before sun nut down, as you have been traveling for quite a day.
AKA sunset.
Yes, aka sunset, baby. It's not quite sunset. The sun's still up
Yeah.
past
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the cresting of it, but we're
But
an
it's
hour
that
out
time.
from it. As you begin to see and ahead of you a town where a massive tree is growing in the very middle of it. A tree that grows so tall and so wide that you can see it not from almost 30 minutes out from the town itself.
It's like
And
when-
there
it's like when
are
you're driving
no
in Washington.
trees within miles of it. It's just the one tree. But you can see the scattering of buildings and things and what seems to be lights that connect all to the tree itself. This
Is this the radical tree from the second campaign?
you'll have to find out.
Just been absorbing all the other trees. Just like, all right, dude. Trees, yeah. Oh my god, I cannot wait. There has to be a way. Wow, Dad.
Wow, Dadley.
Yeah,
no,
I don't
put
know
it
what
back.
happened. I
Put it
wasn't
back.
paying
Is
attention.
your hair so long? My god.
Put it back.
Oh yeah, no, it's really getting there.
No.
Cousin It much?
I'm over here like I need a fucking haircut, man.
Anyway.
But you travel towards the town. You can see the beautiful bits of lantern light that sparkle the town itself. It almost seems like strings dangle from the tree itself as they connect to each one of the houses off to the sides. These houses are made of sandstone and the minerals from around it are around the tree itself. As you can see, there is a large... As you get closer, you can see what is a large moat that has been dug around the entire town itself. There is a drawbridge and a wall that has been built to be able to keep the town protected. There are several roads that connect to the town itself, being that it is a major center point now towards travel within Silvercrest itself. You see now these houses as these main roads crosses through. You can see the scattering of now it's tinier roads, dotting with these buildings and such, and you can smell what is the ending of day. A baker reheating some of its bread to be able to sell the last few loaves before the night is done. So he doesn't have as much as day-old bread as he might wish. You smell what is the cooking of meats, the popping of things that sparkles or that flitters within your ears. The smell erupts within your nose as you bacon. As you make it to the drawbridge, and you are greeted with the "Who goes there? Present yourselves."
Abner and Carter.
Canna Tuna, private detective.
Okay. What is your business within? Oh, I know. It's Treeseville.
I'm looking on the map. Cirtree.
Yeah, Cirtree. Thank you. Yes. What is your
We're just
business
passing.
within? Just passing.
Just passing through, trying to get to Victory. Right?
Oh.
Victory.
Yes.
I just like call Hope from the back to.
Yes. Oh,
Present.
thank you. I said. Oh. Hi. Madam.
Wait,
Hope.
who? What name did she say?
Sid.
Sid. Yeah.
And you see.
Did he almost call Hope something else?
No. he did call her Madam, like, as like a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, oh, it's Hope. It's like, no, this is Madam Hope. This is like ear of the queen person that has a great amount of importance within the kingdom. That individual of just like, oh shit, I'm now in front of this person all of a sudden. You can't really see this man. As you can see like their wall and there's like brick that shapes, and you can just see like what is a shiny little top of a head and a massive spear to the side, and like that is to the side of him as he's just like, oh, thank you. Yes. Come through. Drop the bridge. Drop it.
Draw the bridge.
Is the sun setting?
What?
Is the sun setting?
On setting? What?
No,
Sun's-
is the sun setting?
Yes, it is
dim
sun setting.
light?
As you guys are entering into the town, you see the lantern light pop more and more, or as it almost creates this like fairy light, that kind of design. Avery, as you all enter into the town, you look up, and though the lantern light may take away from the beauty of the stars above you, it's almost like looking at the will-o-wisps within the forest as they dance through the trees in the Feywild. And next to, there are many homes and toadstools that sit for the Mycodons that live nearby. You find in this town similarities between the Feywild and it, even though this town has created an infrastructure that is taken from nature itself. You find the beauty of what civilization is, and it's hand in hand no matter where you are. The ability to want to make a home. Or the want of a home. The desire for roots.
Well, cheese and crackers. This is an amazing little town.
All right.
This.
I'm sure like everyone's outside, you know, and everything. When Canna says that Avery just goes, and they turn and walk inside because they've never had that desire for a home before. And now they just kind of realize what being essentially a child soldier has done.
I just look back as they walk inside, and I'm just like, Just turn back, look at the town again.
You see what is children playing in the streets near their mothers and fathers. People going about their business, getting some last-minute shopping done. As you get closer and closer, and you see a tavern as up the way. It looks like a giant barrel with a small porch upon the front of it that stretches about, I want to say about, it's not, okay, so it's small compared to the building, but it's about 20 feet wide.
Oh, damn.
So it's got like a few little tables outside. You can see some individuals having conversation near lantern light. For those with a high passive perception, you can see that every single string that touches these lantern lights do connect directly to the tree itself.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like forever since we've just sat down and had a drink around people. I'm saying all this to Carter. You are who I should be having this conversation with. Carter,
I'm behind
I'm gonna
you,
go in the cart. Oh, you're behind me.
too. Yeah. I mean, we all went out onto the deck when we got
Yeah.
into town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Including presently excluded company. Whoever, Siggy. There it is. I almost forgot her
Carter,
name.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Siggy.
I don't remember. Carter, how old are you?
He looks at his feathers. Carter?
All right, I remember my first beer. Come on.
Carter! Wait, Carter.
You're learning. Yes. And I'm going to, before anyone else, go into the bar, immediately up to the bar, whoever is the bartender, the tavern, and say, I'm going to bring a child in here. Give him something that looks like beer that is non-alcoholic.
Give me 1 second. I have to roll an NPC because
Oh, okay.
Incredible.
talk among
Dragonborn.
yourselves for a second. I have a lot of dragonborns. in this
Yes.
You
The
do.
Cracker Barrel.
The Cracker Barrel.
No, I don't. No, no, no. It's fuck.
If you get
No.
Fantasy Harbor Freight in my game, I get Fantasy Cracker Barrel in this one.
No.
You guys will notice
I
Avery's
kid.
armor and weapons are out of the living space area. And they've taken all of that stuff to their room.
Image. Where's my thing that I like to use? Sorry. Continue talking among yourselves. Okay.
Well,
I just,
12 is
like,
in
looked-
the bar, so.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are in
I'm
the
walking
bar.
up to it. I'm like,
God, fuck! Give me a second.
12. Well, 12 get up there in a hurry.
Okay. So
Oh,
you,
can I talk to
No.
Avery cyclically? Or no, you have to start that, right?
Yeah.
I can't do it to you.
I can
Oh,
kind of
okay.
feel when you want
Wait.
that to happen, kind of.
I,
But
I tell this to the bartender, who we'll get to in a second, and then I just take my wrist, and I'm like, I'm bringing Carter into the bar, but I'm not going to let him drink actual alcohol. Please don't be mad at me.
And
Maybe that worked.
that's just, and you just say that, but that doesn't go to Avery because
she didn't, or they didn't say anything. Must be fine.
Must be fine. They won't be mad at me.
You
Oh.
see.
Yes.
Okay. So. Welcome to the Fish in the Barrel. I'm your fish, aka the bartender. I am Fish. This is a trident that has very long, almost like seaweed-like dreads that go to his mid-back. He wears a basic vest with a small collared shirt that has the sleeves ripped off, and pants, like just basic dress bartender pants. He has a rag that that flips over to his shoulder. As he's just finished wiping down the bar, you see inside, it looks like the inside of a barrel, only with certain windows that cut in. You do see, like, with each level, or what you imagine with this level, that holds the ceiling, instead of it being beams, is a massive, like, metal band that has been built around. And so it's like each level is like the bottom of one barrel portion. So you imagine that with an imagination, you would imagine that as you go up the staircase to the side, which spirals slightly towards the wall, that to each level that you go into, which from counting outside, it has about 4. Like I said, it's a massive barrel building.
So each staircase goes, like, wraps along the wall up to the next level. There's an iron band that holds up each floor, but each floor has, like, a cutout in the middle. So it's like a balcony looking down into the middle of the barrel?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
That
cool.
is fantastic. A+.
Yeah.
Fish, I have a child Kenku with me.
All right.
I don't want him to drink alcohol, but I feel like he wants to feel included. Do you have something that looks like beer?
Like apple cider?
I've got
Apple juice?
I've got fish milk.
Do you have? I don't.
Fish what?
That's
Fish
how I
milk.
feel. I'm
It's the kids' drink in here.
okay. Does it look like beer? Does it look like what I will be drinking? as
Kind
a
of. It's
grown
just a little
man?
blue.
It's a little blue. Do you have any blue drinks for adults?
Yeah, we've got the fishy temple.
I'll take. I'll take 2 orders of both.
Fantastic. All right. One order the fish milk and one order the fishy temple. It's all fish, not names, not things we actually.
No, I missed the name of the kids' drink. What was it?
It's
Fish milk?
Fish milk.
Fish milk?
Just.
Okay. I look at him. Do I...
You seem
I mean,
like a
I-
barracuda man.
I obviously recognize him as a Triton, but do I recognize him?
No.
Like, is our Triton are plentiful enough that I would...
There's like a few Tritons here and there, but this guy's around, like, he's definitely older than you.
Mhm.
Probably not from... As you look at him, so Tritons, they come from, there was the whole situation that happened, and then there's
Yeah.
also Tritons that come from the swamp. So
Yeah.
it would be, honestly,
Ooh.
it would be rude that you would just
Right,
be like,
no, yeah.
I wonder if you're from the situation. Like, that'd be something to bring up
The
in
situation
conversation.
being like the fucking mountain crashing down and...
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
children coming from the ocean.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a whole
Very
thing.
much so.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at him and I'm just... He said, a barracuda, you say?
Yeah, it's one of the stronger bits.
Hit me, my good man.
All right, fantastic. Give me the barracuda. And you just see this massive barrel that looks like a fucking like fish, and it just has like the squeeze end that bit to it. Like, all right, give me the big. Do you want a big glass or a tiny glass?
I mean,
You'll
what do
take a
they
big
say?
one.
Go
I'm
big or go
paying.
home.
Give me the 30 ouncer. And you just see this get slapped right in front of you.
I turned to 12. I turned to 12 in the middle of that action and go, 30 ounces?
Yeah, you can have 2 or 3 before you really start.
How do you know this? And I just like turn back and I'm like, yeah.
We're famous and cool.
I just lay 2 gold on the table.
And I just like grab it. Actually, wait, do I have
You
that?
take-
He's like,
seems
way
fair.
more
two
than enough.
gold.
Yeah, that seems like way more than I need to be paying.
He
but,
takes it. Thank you. Pockets it.
yeah. I grab my drinks and I take a spot on the balcony and start. I'm assuming the cart is parked nearby.
Yeah.
I just, Gerner,
Yeah.
Gerner.
Thanks. And I go and join them at whatever
Okay.
table they're. Yeah.
You see that there's like a couple gentlemen that are sitting out in the balcony. There's not probably like at most 10 spots out here, like 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Yeah, there's 3 people on, or there's 3 tables taken on one side, 1 taken on the other. There's just like a gentleman that's sipping on his own beer, just has a book to his side and is reading it. Glasses and just minding his own business. Looks to be, you're not 100% sure if they're Genasi or like some other type of race, but being that their face is a little more covered within this book itself, but you can see their skin that has like the slight markings on it, almost like vein, kind of pearl white, almost sky blue ish. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I just have a drink with Carter. I feel I 12 just I 12 in this moment is 100% projecting onto Carter of like, yeah, you don't want to be alone. I feel you, buddy. Like
Carter?
Like 5 seconds later, Canna's there too.
Yeah.
Just like
just a group of guys having a drink.
you said
Carter.
it, and I just like, and I just like,
just there.
I sniff the
Carter.
barracuda. A sentence I never thought I would say.
It smells of cinnamon and a little bit of seaweed.
Oh, good fireball.
As you
It's like
taste it, it has a sour but also spicy, like sour spice. With at the very end of it, the sour and spice dies out, and then it just becomes not like this very warm in the mouth, and that kind of texture. That as it enters into your body, you feel like your nerves relax. Very potent, high alcohol percentage. I don't know how to describe alcohol. I've never drank in my life, so I hope that works.
oh, it works. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then
Well-
12 starts. Oh.
No.
I was just gonna say 12 starts pulling over enough chairs in case the other 3 want to join us out here.
I
Make
think
sure the table has enough for everybody.
I'm sure Siggy would come and help and like join, and would have a
Yeah.
very pretentious drink that is their own special one. First, they're
Yeah,
gonna
instructing
ask,
the bartender.
like, "Do you guys have hot cocoa?"
Do you have hot cocoa? What about espresso shots? Okay. Do you have the tail of a dove?
I was about to say.
Okay. New
I was about to say,
tie.
is there like there's like it's like that clip from Family Guy. It's like, I will have the shepherd's pie. We don't do shepherd's pie. What do you have? Potatoes, eggs, meat, vegetables, carrots, lightsaber.
Avery does eventually join the others. They grab like the largest thing of like dwarven ale that they can find, like the strongest drink that they can physically get their hands on.
Okay, you get what is a gallon barrel of dwarven ale because they only. Like, have you ever seen? Okay, so have you ever seen like a
Little
gallon
kegger.
keg, like a little
Personal,
kegger,
yeah.
but it has a
Yeah.
handle on the side of it.
Oh my god.
Great.
So it and like just a little sippy lid.
What is it? It's like those. It's like the sports cup, like the
Yeah.
big sports
Yeah.
cup.
Like
Yeah.
that every dad in like the 90s had
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
like,
Like the
worked a warehouse
giant
job.
big gulp.
But
Yeah.
barrel
Like the
shaped.
big ass
But
Yeah.
like
big
barrel,
gulp.
yeah. My
Yeah.
dad had like 2 of those, and he would fill it up with like Diet Coke all the time. He was just drinking it constantly.
That's a mood.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
such a dad mood, like move and mood. Too.
How long is eventually? Because that determines the state that Canna will be in.
You've gotten a good head start on Avery.
I'm
Canna, maybe
about
a
halfway
concept-
through. I'm halfway through my Barracuda by the time Avery gets here. Oh, that's a great con save. Where was that earlier when I was reading my mother's pornographic book?
Do you want?
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you have not forgotten what you read earlier.
Yeah. I'm like, no, it's not going away.
It's in there. It's burned in. No.
And I just took another swing. I'm just like, why isn't it going away?
12. I love that 12
12, you
is
gotta help me.
unaffected by
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, 12.
Well, there's a tolerance.
Yeah.
No, like 12's read the book. Hasn't he?
Oh, 12. Yes, 12's read the book. He is so like the best way I can describe it is like that was his sex education. Like that was what he had. Like that is all the knowledge he had in his brain until Lux came around with her bag of books. Like,
Oh my god.
He's like, you mean it doesn't have to last an hour?
Oh my god.
you mean you don't program what you want? Huh.
You-
You actually have to communicate and ask?
You mean it's not detachable?
Yeah, so Avery does eventually join the others with their giant mug of ale.
Okay.
And I just like am like hanging on 12 by a thread, just because he is A, not affected by the alcohol, B, not affected by the book, and where at one point it was 12 trying to have a good time, it is like Canna is now like in a desperate state on like hanging off of 12's shoulder. It's just like, oh, why didn't I ever know about this book?
I don't know, buddy.
Why wasn't I ever smart enough to know that he wasn't just charging his batteries?
Avery sits down in the middle of this conversation.
Oh, hey, this is terrible.
Do I need to be concerned?
No.
Does he need to be sober?
Possibly.
She has 12 different detachable attachments.
Yep.
Oh no. I just barely touch my finger to Canna, and I cast Lesser Restoration.
Canna, it all gets worse.
And I like come out of drunkenness, but not out of the memory of the book. And it's just like, that's a neat trick. I still
In about 30
Yes.
seconds, the hangover's gonna kick in.
wait. What? And I just like headache.
Did Lux come out as well or no? Yeah.
She did.
Okay.
She's just watching you guys. Just.
Lux is acutely aware of what she has done.
Oh yeah.
Very.
I'm just.
You seem like you would like to learn about how you were.
How
This
you...
isn't where babies come from. This is where you come from.
Yeah. I'm sure that how I was made would have been a lot more pleasant than what.
No, this is how you got where you are. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not how you came to be.
You could say
That's
that
how
all
you
It's how
where
I
you
got
are.
here. It answers the question, why are we here? Well, this is why I'm here.
Two people fell in love, and damn.
Why spend thousands of dollars if you can do it yourself?
No.
Yeah, so Canna's instantly sober.
Yeah, and I'm, again, headache. Just instant headache. I cast instant headache!
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Just
such...
like, wait, what?
Make me a con save, Canna. See how
Oh,
bad
fuck. 7 on the die, plus 4, 11.
11.
We're on the balcony. You gotta go.
After they
Pick the
do
best spot
this-
for it.
Avery immediately turns Canna around and like forces his head over the rail.
What? It's just like that surely does it. What is it? What does the silver affect it at all? Like,
You see
On a coin flip, you're either swearing while you're fighting.
God.
Fuck.
It's just the F word.
All right.
Okay.
I keep...
You see, come out of the bar dressed in a waiter's or waitress's outfit, a female Aarakocra. She, female Aarakocra. She is dressed within like basic waitress's gear. A little bit of like the bloomers and everything like that. A little bit dolled up. You know, she's wearing a little bit makeup, making herself look nice. And
yep.
stuff. Bazir's a little put together. And you hear her come over and she's like, "Hello, my name is Cindy. I would like to know who may I be taking the orders of today?"
I've already finished my 2 drinks. I look over at Carter to see how he's doing with his milk.
He has gobbled it down, and he's like, "More alcohol."
What?
More now.
I look
the
at the
fuck?
waitress and I'm like, I am buddies with Fish. I'm gonna go talk to him actually.
That interesting. All right. Well, any of you else? We have a lot
Avery's
of.
head whips around so fast they almost have whiplash.
Just
More.
They're basically stiff arming Canna with his head over the arm rail.
More.
what? As it goes from like my head is just like dangling over the the guardrail, to I am like halfway over the guardrail in Avery's grasp. It's just like whoa, wait.
You're like losing balance.
I'm just like waving my arms like, pull me back, wait, no.
I'm not gonna have you make a deck save
I
because
am,
Avery
like-
is holding you.
I am like
Yeah,
I am
I'm
like
anchored. I
face-
have him by the back of his jacket.
face
But
90 degrees towards ground 15 feet below me, and I'm just
Yeah.
like
It's not that far up off the ground. It's more like a 5-foot like stairway up because it's
What?
the entrance, the
This is
balcony.
on the balcony.
Oh, you guys went up. Okay, my bad.
yeah, we went upstairs.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
just like
Avery
Dex-
shoots a glare to 12.
Well, just like so golden retriever eyes. I'm just like, I'm gonna go get Carter another drink and myself. I will be back.
Do I get
More.
anything off of his passive? Because I've got a passive insight of like 22.
Make me.
I have passive insight of 12.
Fuck
have
it,
me?
12. Maybe. Just. Oh fuck. What would it be? Persuasion, I guess, or what do you?
First, I don't.
Your
Are
decision.
you
Persuasion
trying
or
to
deception?
convey with your eyeballs that this is not actually an alcoholic drink?
You can say
I
either,
guess
you can say
persuasion.
or not. Okay, cool.
16.
16.
Yeah.
He wants you not to kill him right now. Very badly. Not to hurt him. And it's
In the back of his mind, he hears, I better have a very, very good explanation.
It's milk. It's just milk.
But
As
you
I-
won't be in trouble later then.
Oh, thank God.
Or do.
Just like over the like finally over the balcony. Like I get vertigo and I just like
I feel like Lux is in the corner smiling like a Cheshire cat.
pretty
Oh, yeah.
much.
That's funny. That's how I imagine Emily all the time as well.
Yeah, pretty much. Like not even in the context of the game, just in real life. Cheshire catting.
okay.
And 12 goes up to Fish. And just like, 2 more rounds of the fish milk and the fish. I don't know, the other blue thing.
Okay. All right.
Please.
Fuck. Australian. All right, mate. Then and he pours out it and puts it down.
And
Just looks at you.
12 is. I give him another cold.
Okay.
I did. No, you know what, sir? I tipped you very well the first time around. I do that on purpose at every bar I fucking go to.
Did you?
I don't want to see that.
He looks at you a little. He looks at you and just like, did you though?
How expensive are these drinks?
You tell me.
I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Make an insight check.
Oh, make an insight check.
Yeah.
I was just rolling something else. Okay. Ooh, shit, that's a fucking 27.
He's flirting with you.
Oh no. The first time he notices it.
Oh no.
Okay, goodbye.
What fish is?
Yeah.
There you go.
And 12 is gonna do something he hasn't done for quite a while, but it's one of his favorite hobbies. He's gonna take a slow walk back, and he's just gonna be eavesdropping on the room.
Okay.
Just what's the murmur? What's the buzz?
Okay. Cool.
There's a D100 list for that.
Is there?
Is
It's
that?
It's one of my favorite D100 lists. It's called Rumors That You Hear at a Ball or Gathering.
Okay. I need to make sure that I don't have anything written out quite yet.
As I'm just like, okay.
Avery pulls you back over the
Yeah.
edge.
Whoop. Did Kerner just like speak again? Am I missing that? And I look over to Kerner and I'm just like staring at him.
Carter.
Maybe I did just miss that. Okay.
Okay. So.
Cindy, can we have a bucket of fries?
They're called fish fries here.
Fish fries.
You just get fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
I'm a gay fish. Okay. Yeah,
You're
you just
supposed to say fish sticks, dude.
Yeah, you just get like a bag of fish sticks with tartar sauce off to the side.
Oh, thank God. And I.
My famous fish fry. No, sir. It's good. It's like, it's catfish.
As he like, he went from one and he grabs like two and he just like unhinged jaw. Like,
I imagine that for some reason I think Canna's like the messiest eater ever.
with his silver tongue, he definitely
I want
was.
you- I
like,
want
in
you
the
to see prim and polished Canna sitting, prim and polished Avery sitting next to Canna, who's like,
Okay.
Yeah, just I imagine like Canna shoving like ketchup covered fries and shit, like just a ring of ketchup around his mouth, and like grease stains on his robe, which is why it's off white. And like Avery just like cutting off a piece of like
fork and knife.
yeah, fork and knife on fish
Okay.
sticks. It's like
God, I gotta make sure that I actually like approve of what I'm about to roll here. So you guys just RP for a second. Sorry, not. Okay.
I just that's really good. Well,
This is not prevalent.
is Canna aware of the thing that Avery has to go to or not? Like
have you guys talked
I
about
don't
it?
like-
think I told anybody else.
you just told 12 or Abner or whatever.
You guys saw me receive the letter,
Right.
but I did not tell you guys the contents of the letter.
Yeah, not that Canna would know the context of the
Okay.
letter. Yeah.
Mhm.
What is going on in the kingdom? Oh my God!
No, it's okay just to
No,
say.
I
Yeah,
know.
people are just gossiping.
They're just
Like, it's-
gossip. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just like, fuck.
You don't
It is
have
totally
to.
okay.
Mel.
okay. It is totally
Yeah.
that tells me, oh, this town doesn't have a whole lot going on right now. Like people
Okay.
aren't worried or stressed about anything. Like no information is still information.
Okay.
Like
There's
just-
not a fucking
I-
dragon about to
No,
attack.
there
okay?
isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so besides the fact of like people would be murmuring about the heroes that took out the dragon, not around the bridge, because there hasn't exactly been like you guys are deeper within the nation. It's gonna be like things are strewed a little bit differently and such like that. Make me a perception check, like just to hear interesting things or just to hear certain things.
I am rolling hot today. Fucking
You are.
oh math. Why is this one hard? 24.
Canna would have
24.
saw the scar, by
Okay.
the way.
Yes. You do hear somebody bring, or you see an individual that is dressed within silver guard wears, which they don't wear armor, robes.
Okay.
And there's the whisper about of just like, did you hear that the hand of the queen is here? Is in town. She just recently entered with a group of individuals in a massive bod cart. Do you mean the one outside? What?
12 hears that, immediately scurries back at the table. He's like, oh, never mind. Yes, Carter, your beer. And everyone at the table is now seeing that he is drinking blue beer?
Blue milk.
Avery and Canna know that it's not beer.
Yeah.
Bear. Fucking.
And
Just hums for a second. Sorry.
please don't tell me that in order to teach Carter new words, we have to feed him, like, right?
We are the kids. They learn from the environment and what's around them. We just keep him with us more. He picks up more.
You guys look around at each other. It's like, are we the best examples?
Yeah.
No.
No. 3 minutes of
We're just
baby.
gonna say a smut. So what you guys been talking about?
We haven't really said much. I just really like these fish sticks. They're really good.
I look down and there's an empty plate. Like, oh, I'm glad. But...
As Canna like shows his hands and then like sleight of hands. I'll roll sleight of hand.
Roll sleight of hand. Jesus
Oh, what is
Christ.
my sleight of hand?
I don't know. Fucking what is it?
+1. I'll change that to a 19 because I rolled a 3 + 1. So that's a 19. And just like, like 2 more fish sticks, and
yeah.
hands them over to 12.
I hand one to Carter. I'm like, fish, and I just eat it.
Wait. Okay. Oh no, you handed him one. Okay. He goes.
Fish, and then I point. Then I point to Canna. Fish.
Oh no.
I no.
No.
You just make him think that he ate a part of me. Thanks. Good going.
I did.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Fish. 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 And then I'll just everything is fish now.
No!
Everything is fish.
No. Wait.
Fucking
No, 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 no.
out the balcony.
Oh my god. Genius. 12.
He
Genius.
mouths to Avery. I'm so sorry.
Avery just very calmly. Carter, he's joking.
Make persuasion check.
I give the help action, please.
Give the help. I would give the help action, but I have a
21.
tongue that would prevent me
21.
from doing so.
Okay. He looks at you, just like, gives you these eyes of just like, Carter.
It was a joke.
Looks at you, 12.
April Fools.
Ha. Sits down.
He's learning quite rapidly. Or
And
That's
then
how it
Avery
goes.
explains-
It's a snowball.
it's almost like he's not learning these things. It's like he already learned these things. He's just finally lowering.
Remembering.
Yeah, not remembering either. Just like
Oh.
lowering his walls. Like he's opening up.
It's almost like he watched his entire family die.
Yeah, and has only been saying his name as a trauma response.
Yeah. Isn't it wonderful?
The more he calms down, the more he speaks. The more he forgets, the more he speaks.
Or he drinks the more he
Um,
speaks.
Avery explains that he ate a fish stick, and that's a food.
Carter.
And then Canna explain. No, Canna's not hopping into this.
Carter.
Would you like another fish stick?
Oh, I don't have any more to
Carter.
like slide a hand out. I don't have.
We'll
any.
we'll order more. We'll
Okay.
get
Yeah,
more.
Avery flags down the waitress and asks for another basket of fish sticks.
I'd love to, honey. And she goes on her way. Comes back in about 10 minutes. 10, 15 ish minutes. Carter is waiting impatiently.
Fish minutes? 10, 15
minutes.
fish minutes.
No! Time is still the same.
10-ish.
It's not the
10
Feywild.
10-ish minutes. I get it. Like, this is nice.
Yeah. Do you think Hope stayed on the cart because we're annoying?
Oh, definitely.
All right, good.
I mean,
And she'll attract a lot of attention.
Oh,
yeah,
that's also fair.
yes,
That is
yes.
also a good
She's more important than we have given her credit for, or really treated her for.
Avery
You
just
paid her a
smirks.
gold today.
Because
Huh?
Avery knows something that they don't know. Anyway, and Avery just smirks and takes a giant sip of their hitherto untouched dwarven ale.
And I will finish the other half of that barracuda.
Get drunk again.
You instantly. Fucking headache goes away.
Yeah.
Hair of the dog.
hmm
The nip
It's like,
is there. The relaxation hits again. You'll regret it in the morning, but right now, it's
Oh, yeah.
nice. A
Say,
good-
how you liking the book about mom?
no. Pain resumes.
ruins the fucking. You monster.
Oh.
Why don't you like me, 12?
She should totally write another one.
I can let her
Didn't
know.
we determine? Yeah, we determined what type of drinker everybody was. Like at the college party episode, we determined, and I was like the sad one. I was like, yeah,
You're a sad drunk, and apparently Avery like regresses to like a kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
12 is probably different now because 12 had a complete manic episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 is a different person, like entirely
Oh,
from.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was how 12 drank. We need to figure out how Abner drank.
That was the first. That was
Oh.
the first time that Avery ever really got wasted.
Mhm.
So that was interesting.
Well, we know I just have a fun time.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Yes.
I remembered something I was gonna ask. And like in the like when Canna gets a second, he just looks over to 12 and is like, 12.
Yeah.
Am I like calling you the wrong thing now? Like, are you?
I don't know. I
Because Avery likes to call you Abner, and you seem to like it back. Like, there's something going on there. I don't know what. But, like...
can't change the fact that every memory I have of us as kids, every awesome adventure we went on, you're calling me 12.
I can't shake it either, but, like...
So it's a name that you were one of the few people. I still really like hearing that name. So if you don't change calling me it, I am totally okay.
Oh, that's good.
I'm still getting the habit of calling myself Abner.
Well,
much as, yeah.
One of these days would we... Hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
If the dragon up on the hill fixed you, doesn't that mean you should have got your name back?
I didn't want to think too hard on that. I don't think he fixed me.
And if he
separated me, he didn't change the past.
Well, he didn't do that, but wasn't the thing that tied you to your service the thing that took your name?
I think that connection isn't fully broken. It's just not nearly as strong. And DM, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that is what 12 would assume, with him still not having any memory of his original name.
You can assume whatever the fuck you want. I know exactly what it is. Okay.
That is where...
Damn.
That is what 12 would assume.
Avery hearing 12. I think you had said this originally. Just remind me. What does the name...
Clock that name, yeah.
Sound like to them now? Because originally it was like tinged with like sulfur.
It was like censored. It was like...
Redacted.
It's still the same. The name has not changed. The origins of where your name came from has not changed. It's just the connections have changed that are within 12 himself. You have, like I said earlier, or like I've said outside of stream, something needs to happen where it actually permanently changes it in the depth of how you
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
So.
God, I rolled that again. Sorry.
Yeah. Canna. Call me whatever you want.
Okay.
All right, bitch. Okay.
Maybe not that far. Sure thing, 12.
Lux, your familiar, steals a fish stick from Carter, and Carter wants to fight it.
Oh no.
You're gonna learn the wrong way, man.
I'm sure Ink is like flicking a fish stick from the basket too.
That's what I want to talk to you guys about. How do I get about going around getting myself a little magical buddy that hangs out with me?
Oh, well,
I get sad when I'm alone, and I thought that might help.
Well,
Yeah,
here, and I
could.
cast. So I cast. I had a thing written down for what spells were in the ring of spell storing.
Okay.
I will take the time to cast those spells. One of them was a sanctuary. I know that.
Yes.
I think another one was fairy fire. I'm just gonna like let that go off in the middle of the air, create like a light show.
Ooh.
People are like, ooh, ah.
And I will take.
You hear somebody go, ew.
I will take the time. Is this an attunement item? It is. I will take the time to cast, and this is going to take a little bit, so I'll do this like later. Okay, I'll tell him. Well, you could have just said something, buddy, and So I'll come back to me tonight.
I like to imagine that like what you're doing is literally this thing of just like, here, I got a bag for you. And just like pick it up and dump everything out that's inside of it. And you're like,
Avery, goes, well, I don't know. You could always end up with one that talks back. and they stick their hand into nothingness. And they grab Messenger. In whatever form Messenger is in.
They are naked. Like holding a loofah and a shower cap and just like
Fuck, what is it that I'm trying to remember? Oh.
It's random animals. It's random
Ooh.
tiny beasts.
I know, but there's a chance that you could get okay, no. I have a D I had a D100 chart for animals or
oh fun.
Small animals. Okay.
Come back to me at the cart and I can get you familiar.
Oh, okay.
It'll take some time, but you'll have one.
Okay.
I thought
I
it
could
comes
just,
as
like,
like a
read a
little
book.
blue jay, and you have him by the neck, like.
Yeah. Avery sets him on the table.
Oh, so he's your familiar?
More of like, I saved his life.
Honestly, it's more like a
Oh.
prisoner.
You get to do whatever you want.
But I'm at your beck and call.
I still could have let it eat you.
Siggy,
Would you have preferred me letting it eat you?
It happened years ago.
does it get paid?
I'm not the one who writes the rules.
I point to Messenger and I'm just like, do you get paid?
Wait.
You think
So-
gold? No, I'm not gonna answer that question. Actually, he just looks at you. He's like, he thinks gold exists in the Feywild.
It just seems like you do a lot for. What, are we pretending that we don't know your name around your messenger friend?
Walker.
Like he
Avery's
said
just
that out
gonna
loud.
let
Like,
Canna struggle.
yeah, Avery, like Canna said that out loud in front of Messenger and Avery and 12. Like,
Is he okay?
He's drunk.
Hmm.
He's second time around drunk, which is
He
It's like
pecks your
squaring
hand.
he pecks my hand.
No, he pecked Canna hand.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, that wasn't very.
so you're saying because you saved his life, he is now indebted to you.
pretty much. Not that I really asked for it. Honestly, had I known, I probably wouldn't have saved his life.
Am I indebted to you?
Just don't make a fake deal. 12. Just huh?
Canna,
Where
go
am
to
I?
sleep.
Huh?
Canna, how about you head back to the cart, buddy?
What is in this? And I like tip over the empty cup of Barracuda, like the 30 ounces of Barracuda that I drank 15 and then 15. Just like,
I'll cover your tab, buddy.
okay. And I just like go back to the cart and start drunkenly ritual casting Find Familiar into the ring of spell storing.
First, make me a concentration check to walk.
Of course. To walk.
To walk.
That's a 4.
You begin walking. Halfway through, you fall down, and
I was about to say I like make it to the stairs and fall down the stairs.
Hey
Just-
guys, this fish fell. Somebody ordered a fish fall? No, an actual.
Oh.
I'll get right on that, boss.
Avery looks at Abner and says, "There is nothing that you owe me.
Can I be
There are
indebted
different
to you?
rules."
Okay.
Avery kind of looks at Messenger and goes, "There are different rules for when a Fae is here and a Fae is there.
Oh. Oh, I have more questions. I'm gonna go to this meeting with you. I keep wanting to call it a ball. It's very much not a ball. I'm gonna go
But
to
you'll
this.
have a ball.
Hey!
Hey.
I gotta go to this banquet with you, and we're gonna be in the Fae. My ears are pointy, which means I'm kinda Fae.
Very distantly, but yes.
So if I save someone, should I just not save anyone's life? Besides yours, obviously. You know what? I'm overthinking it.
I will explain more when we're ready to go.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Messenger, I do have a job for you, though.
Okay.
If you're up to it.
I'm always up to. Fucking God, what's my? There's a bird right now. I'm always up for it. It is the middle of the night.
I need to find a star.
I'm right here, baby.
You know what I mean.
You know I was joking. This job gets dull sometimes, okay? You're always throwing me
I'll
on
be here
like
every
random
week.
thing.
Tip your
What do
waitress.
What do you do whenever you're not with me?
Wait for you to call me.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wait for you to get back.
I don't have a girlfriend yet.
You need one.
You think I'm not working on it? People don't really like you when you're tied down. Especially not in the Feywild. Like, ooh, you have a contract? Ugh. Sorry.
Avery describes to Messenger their memory dream.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who might find that? Who might know how to find that star?
Yeah, probably the queen herself, being that it's in her royal throne room. Now, you just want me to find the star, right? You don't want me to get it?
Without you getting killed? We both know you can't take it without repercussions.
You can't. You and I both know that we can't take a star without permission. From the lady herself. She puts them up there, she takes them down. There are very few else within the Feywild that have the ability to steal a star. And those fuckers usually aren't in the best mindset.
Just find it.
Find it, she says. Okay, fine. Can I go now?
Unless you'd like to stay.
Are you buying?
What do you want?
I'll take one of those fish sticks. And... God, this alcohol's not potent. This guy... Oh my god. It's like... okay. I'll have, like, maybe a shot. What do they call it? Like, what's a, like a birthday cake, I guess is what it's called here, right? It's like got little sprinkles, a little bit of whipped cream, and it's fucking like this creamy thing.
I have no clue.
Would
Hey.
12 know?
Hey, buddy, you 12. What's it called here? It's a birthday cake shot, right?
There's like a bunch of different ones. This doesn't seem like the establishment for it. This is much more just like
They have a specialty.
everything is named after a fish. Maybe try a fish cake or a crab cake? Maybe a crab
Ooh.
cake shop?
Sure, if they have. And you just see this bird that's just talking to people. Turn around, try and find, hey, waitress! Stop. And then you just, oh, yes. Looks at the bird, looks at you guys. Is this? Is this of age?
Avery gets a genuinely confused look on their face. Madam, we're from the Feywild. I can't even tell you if I'm of age.
See, you look of age, though.
I could have been born yesterday. I could have been born 500 years from now.
I don't know. Honey, I don't know the mathematics. Or we might need a sage or a wizard.
Pulls out a book. Name and species.
Yep.
Age and species.
If you tip me well, it's fine. I'll do it. I'll put it under your tab. Cool. I'm going. What do you want? Sir? Yeah, that'll work. Anything that's like a birthday shot? Oh, you mean the crab cake? Yes. See, she looks at you, 12. It's like, yes. That. Like, be right there. Be right back. Comes back in like 10-ish minutes.
This is just adult Captain D's at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Comes back. The shot is as big as his head. You know, he's a bluebird, so. So, he's like, perfect. Does the whole little, like, you know, the little, like, bird that dips its fucking...
Yep.
It just...
This is fantastic. I love this. Thank you. Okay. Ah, yes. This is the spot.
Has Canna made it out the door?
Oh, yeah.
yet?
He's gone.
Yeah, okay,
He's
good.
fine.
Okay. Just wanted to be clear. Just... All right.
There's a good Samaritan that brought you to hope. Saw hope, opened the door. It was like, oh my god!
Yeah. Oh, hey! Oh, thank you. No, it's
this-
cool. It's cool. Just treat it like anybody else. It's fine.
Looks at you. Thank you for letting me carry your drunken ass. Here, and throws you into the room.
What? Like ragdolls into the side door.
Hope looks at you. It's just good. You have fun.
Don't order the barracuda.
I could have told you that one.
Ooh, barracuda.
Barracuda. And I just, again, begin drunkenly casting Find Familiar.
At what point should I start rolling
into-
con saves for Avery?
Into the ring of spell storing.
Okay, cool. Takes an hour.
I know it does. That's why I'm saying starts.
At what point does Avery start rolling con saves?
Avery, what's your con?
18.
18? Okay. So, and you're drinking just like a normal ale? No, you're drinking the big ale.
I'm drinking a big ass dwarven ale.
Okay, about halfway through, you're going to start making con saves. So make me con saves now.
Okay.
What's Lux drinking, by the way?
Water.
What? You know, okay,
Okay.
so fun bit of information. And I know, like, I fact-checked it on the podcast. Basically, there's a podcast that was just like, so the shaken, not stirred thing it dilutes the water, makes it so it sits on that top, and so when like 007 is like Bond is drinking it,
get drunk as quick.
It's just like he drinks the water, so it acts like, and they're just like, oh, that's so smart. It's like, no, it just dilutes the alcohol, but it means that he's not getting as drunk as quick, and so it's not affecting him as much, and so it takes longer, and so he can, you know, do what he got to do. Okay, so
I got 12.
Yeah, 12. You're looking kind of yummy. I'm kidding. What kind of drunk is Avery? Is Avery the horny drunk? Or
No, Avery's a moody teenager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Avery, we figured out that Avery does like the whole age regression thing as a drunk. So the drunker they get, basically the younger they get.
This is Canna casting Find Familiar.
Yeah.
We're gonna find a familiar tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
God. All right. So you begin to age regress. How old? I don't know. Fine.
I think it was like per drink. It like goes like we jump back like moody teenager.
This is like this is a
kid,
gallon. So this is halfway through. You're about the equivalent of like what would be 16 drinks in. This is the
Jesus.
alcoholic bear.
Okay, yeah. Avery is just at this point like a little kid. It hits them all at once.
It's like, what was Avery like as a kid? Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, we might be getting some trauma here. All right. I think we're getting to a point where maybe we should stop.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up, everybody. You can think about how it's like
You
drunk.
see, once Avery starts to get, no, I'll put it this way. You see, once Avery starts to get sleepy, they start, sentences become less complex. But whenever someone says, okay, it's time for bed, they instantly stand to attention, about face, and march to the cart.
Oh, goodness.
Actually, really sad.
Oh my god.
Carter is like out by the time that you guys are ready to go. He's just like beak is blue.
Oh god.
Yeah.
All right, come on, buddy. Let's all go home. This entire time, 12 assumed Lux was drinking. He's like, how you holding up, Lux?
Doing great.
Oh, I'm glad.
Lux, as you were
Yes.
leaving, there is a tall, very handsome gentleman that makes eyes towards you across the bar. He has long black hair. It's well kept, very beautiful. It's got like a little bit of a top bun, but it like drops towards shoulder length.
Half up, half down.
Got a little bit of like, he's got like a little bit of like a not like shadowy kind of beard, but like you can still see the skin. He's got a nice, decent chin. Not like about a 16 in charisma, maybe. So respectable, but not the highest. But you know, he just looks at you, like you look at him. And just kind of, you know, begins to walk up. Do you allow him to continue walking towards you, or?
Let's see where this goes.
Okay, cool.
Hi, do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior?
So. You're not with this guy, is he? Are you? He looks at you, 12. He is taller than you, 12. He is, you imagine that he's like half something, but you're not 100% sure. Looks very human. Might be half elf, maybe like half like he's got something half.
No, I'm bringing these two home as I look at Avery kind of being a little bit loopy and Carter asleep. I throw Carter on my shoulder. I'm like, let's get to bed.
I love that
Relax.
you guys just ragdoll Carter.
What else do you do with a child?
You hold him.
No. No.
You baby the the boy.
He is over my shoulder. Basic, like, to be fair, not the way, like, head is on chest, though. Like, legs on back, head on chest. Like, so, not fully toss over, but, yeah, just, no, I'm calling it a night. It's really nice walking that far away for the bed.
Okay. So, you're telling, so you're free? I'm Sir Marcus. Sorry, I'm Sir Marcus.
Sir Marcus.
Knighted by the Queen herself.
Lex's
Leader.
little black book.
Leader of the god of the day god here in town. So I don't have and it just happens to be the weekend.
Everybody's working for the weekend. I'm gonna mute myself.
Could I give you some of my time?
I don't see why not.
Wait, what? Would you like to join me at the bar?
Sure.
And he goes and buys you a drink, and you begin to have a conversation with the captains of the captain of the day guard, Sir Marcus. What the fuck is so bad about Sir Marcus?
Just I'm the captain of the day god. Oh,
Listen.
so he's a douche.
Hey. Gotta use your status. It means that he's got status because of his accomplishments in life. It's better than just saying, I slayed this, this, and this, gained this command, etc. It just means, like, I've done shit. I'm, like, capable. And I've been seen as capable through other... It was like, back then, it's an easy way of seeing, like, oh, okay, this is someone that has status and does not need to explain themselves much further. It's why noble people have titles. But then you know their name, and it's just like, oh. So. Right. So, that happens. We're going to close off today's session. As you're going to go have that. You guys are going to go back to the cart, sleep, relax, and we'll pick back up in the morning. Next session. But
Pick up in the morning. Okay, well then before Canna goes to bed, and 12 comes back, at the end of casting Find Familiar into the ring, it like there's a little flash of like that like hits in the ring as soon as the casting is done, and he grabs 12, like really like hard shoulder grab, drags 12 in. It's just like, okay, you are the familiar. And it grabs your hand and like shoves the ring of spell storing onto your finger. It's actually 2 rings, so like it goes onto 2 fingers.
Okay.
And the band across them reads in runic letters the words for Find Familiar. And he says, it'll take an hour, but as soon as you attune to that ring, you can cast Find Familiar through it, and you will have your very own familiar. It's as easy as that.
Oh.
You just gotta wait for it to attune.
Okay.
Brother.
I'll do that before I go to bed.
Awesome. Oh, and apparently it helps if you think of like your favorite animal.
Oh no. I don't know a favorite animal.
That's okay. You can like I think there's like a standardized list. I'll go see if I have it in my. And I like he passes out onto the bed.
Yeah.
And to commit to this, I will unattune from the Ring of Spell Storing, hoping and praying that 12 will either A, keep it and use it better than I have, or B, give it back when he's done.
Yeah. The only thing 12 does before bed is he tries to make the decision of if he sleeps with the fake arm or not. Yeah, if I pop it out,
attach it. I think it says on there that you can attach it or unattach it as an action.
Yeah, so I'd assume Dono has something different going on with it because the one on D&D Beyond is not attuned. You don't attune to it.
Yeah, the prosthetic limb on D&D Beyond is just a common magic item.
Yes. So Dono, it's up to you. Does deattaching it at night? Yeah. He's doing wife stuff. It's okay. He'll sleep with it off. Yeah.
There you go.
And then there's our session.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Avery, you guys, I mean, once you see Avery kind of like march to bed.
12 definitely make sure like a cup of water next to you and whatnot. Same for you, Canna. And he'll put one in Lex's room.
It's okay. I already have like the decanter of ever-flowing water, just like up to his face, and instead of there's two words. What is it? There's two different words.
Yes.
And is either stream produces a gallon or fountain produces 5. He says the fountain word instead, and instead of like a steady stream into his mouth, it just like dumps out all at once all over his face. And it's just like and it like sobers up a little bit. Like that's a lot. It's just like oh man, now the sheets are all wet. And I just like press the digitation, like dry them. Just like woo.
You guys suddenly here in Canna's room.
Avery, I'll say, right before
if you guys
Abner
want
leaves
to, like,
the room,
not start next session in the morning, we can wait.
well, just before Abner leaves the room, they grab his sleeve. They're wasted. They don't know where they are or when they are. They go in a very small, quiet voice. Saxon, don't forget we can't leave the lights on.
Okay.
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 I mean, it doesn't fit at all, but reaches over and unplugs nightlight from wall. Just like, punk.
Well, make sure every single candle in the cart is put out before.
There's a prestidigitation button or what's the word? Yeah, all the lights just out. All right. Guys. Okay, yep, and that's where we're gonna end the session today.
Woohoo!
Woo! I promise to be more prepared next time.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm rarely ever prepared.
Yeah, but you're so much better at it than I am.
No, I'm not. You're just saying that.
All right. Well, your adventure matters. Till next time.
Thanks so much for watching. Tune in. Next stream will be Monday.
Yep.
For
Monday.
Dapper D's, for the Dapper D's, and another episode of Saving Cats.
Yeah.
Yes.
So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Your adventure matters. Roll your initiative. And please, stay beautiful out there.
Bye-bye.